we are all set for our next run. So without any further ado, I'm going to hand it over for our Hime's Quest speedrun to Asuka424. So go ahead and get away. Asuka.
If you were here and someone made a scare run and I mentioned that can go off the rails, that is tame compared to this run. This is, it's a very fun game to play casually and a very challenging, punishing speedrun. And you know what? We're here for that challenging, punishing speedrun. So, we are all set to go. I'm ready. My existential dread of doing this run is ready. And my dogs are asleep. So we are going to get started right away in 3, 2, 1, start. All right. So, if you like dungeon crawlers and are a fan of Legend of Zelda, let me tell you, this is a game that came out in Game Boy Color in 2023. Yes, they are still making Game Boy Color games in 2023. This is actually made by Crunchyroll, which, yes, that is the anime mega group. And it features Hime, which is Crunchyroll's official mascot VTuber. She is playing the part of Link today as we dive through all these dungeons and save the world. We're saving the world from an unknown force right now. We don't know who that force is, but by save the world, I mean we're really just saving anime. Because what happened was we tried to play an anime disc in our anime club, and the disc went like haywire. And everything started glitching out. And we're trying to save the world so we can watch our movies and our anime. This is important. But yeah, this is, we're pretty much starting off by getting ready to go to the second dungeon, not the first dungeon. And the problem with not going to the first dungeon is we miss out on an ability to jump. Why is this a problem? Well, you'll be seeing a lot of safety saves from me. There are very specific jumps that we are going to try to do with bombs that are pixel perfect, and 2 of them specifically are pixel perfect, frame perfect, and we have to complete them if we want to complete this run. That's not the hard part of this run. I'm excited. No, I actually really love this game, to be honest. Yeah, it's a fun little cute game. There are 2 versions of this. There's the ROM version that came out in January of this year, and this version is the console or cartridge version that came out in September of this year. So yeah, like I said, they're still making Game Boy Color games in 2023, and I highly recommend it. But anywho, we are all set up to go to our second dungeon by picking up these bombs. And those bombs are going to be how we're going to get through places that we can't technically get to right now. Not scary at all. Very scary. Because our first pixel perfect jump is about to happen. That right there. First one's done. 3 more to go. We are going to save our game because I would like to not do that again. And yeah, at this point we are dungeon crawling because this is a dungeon crawler. And going to be going through a lot of tubes, pipes. There's not much in terms of glitches or tricks or whatnot. It's go through the area, find keys, change the flow of the pipe so you can get to where you need to go and progress. And also very precariously balance your 4 HP, which is a lot easier said than done. So yeah, if there's any questions in chat or comments about the run or any types of things you want to talk about with the charity or any donations, by all means, don't be afraid to jump in.
All right, well, we do have an anonymous $30 donation. And the comment reads, Hime's Quest is so cool and it's free. Good luck, Asuka.
Yes, that is true. The ROM version is in fact free, and it was made free by Crunchyroll. So you can definitely pick it up, play it. You're actually going to see the ROM version at AGDQ this year. So definitely cheer on that runner.
There's a question in chat that I wanted to ask too, if there was a difference between the ROM and the retail versions of the game, just in
Yes.
general, maybe for the speed run.
The timings are a little bit different on this cartridge version. Plus, the cartridge version does not get access to a very specific glitch, the 0 HP glitch, which allows you to try those pixel perfect jumps multiple times without getting punished. The cartridge version, we don't get that luxury. So it's a lot. This version's actually a hair harder. These mushrooms are not behaving, which is fine. Come here. But otherwise, it's a little bit easier to see those pixels on the cartridge version, especially. I'm actually. Okay. Bat, please. I'm playing on a. Actually, no. Let's do a safety save. I don't trust this next boss. I'm playing on the analog pocket, so it's a lot clearer for me, which is really nice. But it doesn't make them any easier, I'll be honest. But the big thing is that 0 HP glitch. So that one bomb jump I did where I traversed a hole that I'm technically not supposed to traverse, on the ROM version, you can do that an infinite number of tries for as many bombs as you have. That's not great. That's not great either. 3 HP is a little scary. What we are going to do is I'm going to try to get one more cupcake. I do not trust No Fun. Actually, I can't do it. Oh well. All right. We're just going to try this with 3 HP and hope for the best. This boss, No Fungus, aka No Fun Gus. I've beaten this boss in 20 seconds, and I've beaten this boss in 7.5 minutes, and I don't get to say over how fast I beat him. Because I need him to do that attack at least 3 times. And it's random when he does it. I also have to avoid getting hit by those bombs. Oh, nope. That might not be... Yeah, I have to hit him one more time. That's unfortunate. If that was a perfect bomb fight, this fight would actually be over. Oh, 2 of them didn't count. All right. Well, that should do the trick. Yep. Really? Oh, No Fun Gus is really being not fun. That bomb you have to place... There we go. At a very specific time, based on when he uses that ability. It'll do 2 times the damage. Unfortunately, I missed 2 of those bombs, so I didn't get a perfect bomb fight. You can beat him in 3 bombs. But all in all, it went fairly smoothly. He has, again, multiple abilities, and you don't get to say which ones he uses. And that arm reach one, he has to do that one because that is the only time you're able to do damage to him. So I'm literally at the mercy of when No Fun Gus wants to be actually fun. But that's all right. You're going to safety save because the second pixel perfect jump is coming up, and I want to do it on the first try because the game likes to not behave with bombs a little bit later on. Anywho, this is Salty the Witch. That mushroom that we happened to find, we didn't know who to send it to, but conveniently, we knew to come here, and conveniently she needed a mushroom, because conveniently she's going to give you a bicep card. And Final Fantasy 12 called. They want their license grid back. So now we can move heavy things. But first and foremost, we got our second pixel perfect jump out of the way, which is fantastic. I'm going to run away like a cowardly lion and run up here. So what I kind of glossed over and why we have to do those jumps is that particular dungeon, that is the second dungeon of the game. we're not supposed to be able to access that dungeon until we can jump. Well, we access that dungeon without jumping. So, yeah, it's a fun little part of the run. We're gonna grab some money because I'm gonna be doing a marathon safety purchase later on, in addition to needing to buy something. Also, there's a lost cat. This is a game of trust the process. We need to get that lost cat to the lost cat's home. We don't know where it is, or where its home is. We somehow miraculously will. Alright, let's... Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Alright, we're gonna try our luck with this one bomb placement and hope that it... Nope. Alright. So, what I accidentally did here is cost us a little bit of time, and I have to go buy bombs. Reason being is that... oh, I have 1 health. Okay. That bomb did not do what I wanted it to do. Just save my game right there. That's one of those situations where the game sometimes likes to do it, to let the bomb do damage to that rock, and sometimes it doesn't. Me walking off the map, or off the image at that point in time, kind of rude. Actually, yeah, well, we could roll with this. So that's why it helps to have 2 bombs going into that, but if not, no worries.
As we're making our way back, we have a $20 anonymous donation. It's coming reads, the donation sponsored by the Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love rounding out donation totals, which lets me get to a nice, even $4,050 for the event.
GG's. Okay, Bomb. What are you doing? Excuse me? That, well... Oh, do I have to say it? I have to say it. That's... I have never had that bad of bomb luck before. Oh, yeah, so... Anywho, in addition to bad bomb luck, we are going to play a very aggressive game of Pet the Cat. Oh, Hime Quest, why do you never like to behave for me? This game is required. We did do a successful pet. And we do that to pick up an anime disc. We have to turn it into the library. We walk literally right past the library, but we're not going to stop at the library just yet. And the reason being is we have other things we have to take care of. Like that lost cat that we have to trust the process for. We're going to take it to this really creepy house of one horror anime manga celebrity, Junji Ito, who I'm pretty sure was doing something with Crunchyroll when this game was being developed, because he gets his own little house in here. Well, that was his cat, and in exchange for finding that cat, miraculously, we got a skeleton key. We need that skeleton key for later on. All right, moving on, or moving right along. We're going to head back to that seaside area we saw very briefly. And this is where... Oh, this is the probably the really, really hard part of the run. This is where I have a backup save, because I can pretty much afford 1 or 2 full resets before it's just such a time loss, it's not worth it. We are going to do 2 pixel perfect, frame perfect jumps back to back, and they are required since we don't have the ability to jump. So this is where the whole send your energy is always appreciated. So if you have anything to discuss or talk about, by all means.
All right. This is a reminder, we are raising money for Point of Pride. Point of Pride is a trans-led 501c3 nonprofit organization providing life-changing access and life-saving affirmation to trans folks in need of health and health and wellness care via financial aid and direct support. If you'd like to apply for one of Point of Pride's grants, their garment programs, or if you'd like to get involved as a donor or to volunteer, you can visit pointofpride.org. You can always donate through the donate link, donate command in chat. And again, if you need that link, it's pointofpride.org, or you can use the charity command in chat to learn more about the organization.
So the irony here of me saying, "Yeah, you'll have time. This might take a few tries." Well,
Get through.
That was the first try.
Nice.
So on the bright side, the really hard part of the run is done. On the other side, this part of the run can go off the rails because this dungeon has some wild RNG too. Well, the enemies like to not behave appropriately. So anytime I could pick up health here, because we have to do multiple cycles in this dungeon, the better. Because here we have to pick up 4 keys for an area that we are trying to get to. So we get to fight who is called the Underlord. I call him Sir My Dude. Just a quick homage to good old Zelda speedruns. But one thing I mentioned is, as we're fighting enemies, when you defeat an enemy, one of 3 things can drop. Nothing, a coin, or a food item. We like food. I'm a very food-motivated speedrunner. That food gives us health. And again, health is very nice in this game. Especially in this dungeon, because we have to make so many cycles and we're just kind of tanking a lot of damage. Oops. Okay. Ooh. I'm kind of surprised I snuck through that. Okay, things are behaving. I appreciate you. Nice. So yeah, this is literally a second verse, same as the first situation. That's not great, but that's alright. So we have one more key to pick up, and then we get to go fight Sir My Dude. And with 6 bombs, which is basically when you do the double bomb trick, that's the max you can have here, and you can take him out in 3. 3 with a little bit extra damage, but after that, it's a lot more smooth sailing, I guess, if you will. But anyway, in the meantime, we've unlocked this rock, and we know there's signs, important information that you have to read as you go through the speedrun. That tells you the directions at which to move the rock to open the door, and open this portal to get to the save point again. It's a very simple north, south, east, and west, which is fantastic. For those that pick up this game, there is a secret on that particular Deuterino, that rock, that if you put in a code, you get a secret item that does nothing except make things really hard. But in the meantime, this is Sir My Dude. We are going to try to get some... That is actually a pixel-perfect window that I'm standing in right now to do damage to him while he is hitting us. Alright, there we go. That's not ideal, but doesn't matter, because Sir My Dude, aka the Underlord, has now been defeated. I'm not motivated speedrunner, but I do like food. Yeah, food is a very good motivator in this game. Which of the dogs is more food oriented? I would honestly say Freya between the two. Arenlur, shh. It totally is that code. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Anywho, all right, saving our game and getting out of here. So we are actually done with dungeons in this game. We have... Ooh, I saw that. we're going to purchase, not purchase, we are going to acquire 50 yeni, which is our money. And the reason being is we are going to buy bombs. Oh, I don't have enough to get. This is actually what I will do is get more money so I can get some marathon safe strats. So what's really all that's left in this game is a boss rush and then the final boss. Now you can defeat all 3 bosses with 8 bombs, and your basic bomb goodness is 8. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a bomb upgrade so I can hold 16. That way I can guarantee that I'm going to have enough bombs. Or by 15, I mean buy 1 more, because I have yeni to spend. There we go. Now we, knock on wood, staring at that rock that took like 80 billion bombs to blow up, we should have enough bombs to just kind of fly through the boss rush. But anyway, this is an area filled with mice, and that big cheese really likes yellowtail fish, and we just have to conveniently know to buy a fishing rod, to conveniently know that a fisherman needed a fishing rod, and once he got that fishing rod, conveniently happened to give us a yellowtail fish, which is conveniently what that big cheese needed. And in exchange, as a thank you, he conveniently had a TV that we need to conveniently watch anime. The plot makes sense. Nope. Also, going the wrong way totally makes sense, too. This is a game of trust the process. But anywho, we are going to turn in that DVD that we found earlier by aggressively petting a cat, and we are going to turn in that TV, because at this point we need 2 things to get to the final boss. A key, which we have, and our proof of our love of anime. And by turning in those 2 things, we get a membership card to the anime club. And like every member of an anime club, a membership card is how you prove your unwavering love of anime. Maybe not my anime club in undergrad. We didn't have cards. I feel kind of cheated right now. Anywho, sad pandas, sad. We are going to go this way, and that stairwell we kind of walked by with 2 characters that actually serve a good purpose that we haven't really talked too much. We're going to go into the stairway that pierces the heavens and talk to a blue character named Porter. This is the first time we've met Porter in the speedrun. However, Porter is the one that controls all the train stations at all the towns that we have visited and we haven't used. But he's important, I swear. But here we show an anime card to a character we don't know, which is fine. And we get access to the Dream Casino, which is fine. And in the Dream Casino, we have 3 rooms. We'll get to that first one in a little bit. We have No Fun Gus over there. But I like to deal with Sir My Dude first, because, you know, he's a good guy. He's a good egg. Oh, he's not doing the normal attack. All right. Get into that pixel perfect window, do some more damage, figure out where he's going next. That's not a great bomb position, but here we are. Rude. All right. One health is a little awkward, but that's all right. We can go and replenish our health. At this point, Underlord's like, hey, you know, that bug, BT dubs, was Y2K. We're actually defeating Y2K in this whole process because they set this game in 1999. But you know what? That bug, I don't like that bug. It's distracting me from what I really want to do. And I've been sleeping for a while. I want to watch all the anime. This is not an advertisement, I swear. Hashtag it's an advertisement, I swear. So Underlord's off doing Underlord things to watching anime. In the meantime, we are going to deal with No Fun Gus, which is, again, no fun because he can make my day a living heck. Depending on... Oh. Hi, buddy! I appreciate those 3 really fast... No Fun Gus. You're a fun boy today. All right. That was actually really good luck. So No Fun Gus realized that he wants to channel his inner Shrek and loves being in the swamp. And again, for marathon safe strats, with 2 HP, the last boss I'm not too worried about, but you know what? It's a marathon and it's Hime's quest. So we are going to not take chances. But speaking of that boss, remember that dungeon we skipped? This is Kleptopatra. She's that dungeon boss that we've never met, which is fine. She's totally difficult to beat, I swear. Also, this is we've beat Kleptopatra. Sometimes it just be that quick. Anyway, so the boss rush is done. At this point, we do have access to the final boss. Porter is going to say things. I ignored him. Sorry, buddy. We're doing one final safety save, and meet Y2K. This is the bug that everyone was so worried about, and the bug that was trying to destroy anime. And we are going to defeat Y2K. Like, really, this character is the reason that Y2K was not a problem. Seems legit. So yeah, in the quite literal, perfect example of give me your energy, we are channeling the energy. So Final Fantasy IV called and wants their end boss back. But the biggest moment for anime! Oh, I almost took damage right away. That would have been fun. This is not the attack we wanted to see first, but here we are. Oops, this is not good. This is all random which attacks Y2K does, but we are just going to shoot swords. I took a lot more damage than I would have liked, so we are going to play it very safe here. Time is at the final boss attack. That'll be... I'll let you know when, but at this point it's just dodging attacks and shooting swords. Logical. Oops. Time. Ooh. That is in a chaotic, wrapped in a Game Boy Color-esque bow. That is the gloriousness of Hime's quest, any percent. 2645 actually isn't bad. I think I PB'd not too long ago at 25 and change. But yeah, like I sped through a lot of what it is and what you do here. But like I said, it's if you are a fan of Legend of Zelda Dungeon Crawlers, this is a really fun, it's a really funny game from a casual standpoint. The dialogue is absolutely amazing. The game, definitely check it out. It's also, again, if you are looking for a very rewarding yet very challenging speedrun, this is very much it. And the best part is, you can get the ROM for free. It was made available by Crunchyroll as a ROM. There's 2 versions of the cartridge version, or the cartridge version of the game. There's the blue and the orange cartridge. There's no difference other than plastic color. The orange version is still available on Crunchyroll's website. I have the blue version, which was from Limited Run Games. But yeah, it's a great game. I highly recommend you download it. It's really cool. I love it. Even though it gives me anxiety because of how RNG hectic it is. And it tells you what the fate of everybody that we really didn't talk to at all. But yeah. So if you want to find me, I'm at twitch.tv/Asuka424. I'm trying to get back into streaming. The next speedrun I'm actually working on is, oh boy, Final Fantasy Type 0 HD, because apparently I only play speedruns that have RNG characteristics. Yay! But yeah, I hope everyone had a good time. Enjoy the actual Zelda block. And Y'all are heckin' awesome, doing heckin' good things for a heckin' good cause and Point of Pride. Please, please keep that going. You've been so generous so far looking at that total. All of you are amazing. So, love you all. You're all super cute. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you, Oscar, for that fantastic run. Again, you are watching Water Pride 2023, run by Power Up with Pride. We are benefiting Point of Pride. If you'd like to learn more about them, you can go to pointofpride.org or look at the check out the link in the panels underneath the stream, or to use the charity command in chat. If you're interested in donating, you can go to donate.powerupwithpride.org or use the donate command in chat, and you can donate to Point of Pride and leave a donation message. Oh boy, let's find the English language here in my brain today. You can leave a donation message, much like Profness did with their $100 donation. It said, this game looks amazing. I'm torn whether to keep watching it spoiled or tune out until I can pick it up for myself. Good luck, Asuka. And a $50 donation from Peace Egg, who says, putting in some love for the Ace Flag sticker for Sticky Business and helping fund the Link to the Past any percent run. We are so close to this bonus run, chat, and that is true. Again, if you donate, you can put your donation towards 2 different incentives at the same time, one of which can be any one of a number of polls that are available to you, to either name the character in Link Between Worlds, or choose a bonus fact with Sticky Business, or pick a character in Chameleon Twist. But you can also put those donations at the same time towards one of the 2 targets that are available. And right now we are about 140 eyeballing it, 140 or so dollars short of meeting the Link to the Past 90% bonus run. Now that's a bonus run for the Link to the Past run, which is next. So time is of the essence. If you'd like to see that for that sooner rather than later, because that's the next run on the schedule here. And then the other donation sum you can donate towards is the second bonus game, which would be Banjo-Tooie. But again, this is their last chance to get donations in for that and Link to the Past 80% bonus run. We're about $140 short of that. So do get your donations in. If you're able to, by using donate command in chat, or going to donate.powerupwithpride.org. We'll start getting set up for the Link to the Past run with MCHAM338. So stay tuned.
All right, friends, that was one heck of a run. Hime's Quest by Asuka424 with our fantastic host, Sushi Kishi, who has signed off their shift. So please, if you see him in chat, give him a hand. As for me, it is I, Zokubun. I'm here communicating to you across the void through telepathy or the stream, you know, it's the same difference. We're here at Winter Pride 2023 raising funds for Point of Pride, and as we've been emphasizing, we've got our fantastic Zelda block coming up right now. MChan338 is here to run The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, and that is the exact same run that we have an incentive open for, so you don't have much time to get that met. Well, okay, you've got until the end of the run, but when you get that one met, we have more fantastic incentives. How's for a rate marathon? So go ahead, hit donate, !donate in chat, the donate panel beneath the stream, or type donate.powerupwithpride.org in your URL bar, and that will take you to our Tiltify campaign. And make sure you select an incentive when you make your donation to Point of Pride. You can affect the marathon, you can help a lot of good trans folks out there. It's a win-win.